Okay, we're back at Portman Road. Warren and Stuart Watson here after Ipswich Town's 2-1 friendly loss to West Ham. But Stu, the result of this game was never the big deal, was it? This is all about minutes in legs, getting a look at combinations and things like that. And with all of that in mind, I think most people will have left here feeling, probably from both teams, pretty positive about what they watched. I certainly am from an Ipswich perspective.
Yeah, I think the warm applause at the full-time whistle told you everything about that performance from Ipswich Town tonight. Yes, they came away defeated 2-1, but really competitive game against a pretty strong West Ham side. Sent plenty of their first teamers here, and 2-0 down, and made a whole load of substitutions. And you're thinking, oh, this could unravel towards the end. But Ipswich actually came back strongly and pulled a goal back through Kane Vincent-Young, which was great to see him on the score sheet, and we're pushing for the equaliser at the end. So all in all, a good exercise tonight.
Yeah, that gave the game a bit of an edge back. I think that it started pretty fast with obviously these friendlies, they all drop away at times, don't they? We have drinks, breaks and things like that. But Kane Vincent-Young's headed goal in the second half sort of raised the energy on the pitch and in the crowd at the end, and it felt really good. 15,000 people inside Portman Road is a pretty healthy attendance for a home game, obviously helped by West Ham fans, both who live locally and from down the road as well. So
yeah, I think there's about 1,500 or so officially West Ham fans here today. I'm sure one or two might have sneaked in the home ends as well, but 15,000 for a pre-season game tells you a lot about this. I think the mood and the optimism heading into this season. Who do you want to pick out? Ipswich played a starting 11 that went through till half-time. Obviously 3 changes at the break, and then everyone else kind of came off on 60-odd minutes, 61 minutes. So anything you want to pick out?
This was my first look at Ipswich this summer. I didn't see the Needham game, and obviously they were at Arsenal where nobody saw the game. So this was my first look at Ipswich. So I came here tonight really looking forward to seeing what the partnership of Morsey and Ball would be like in the middle of the pitch. I quite enjoyed that. It's quite. I think they've got the early stages of a little bit of a partnership there. I think Ball, obviously, he's a big boy, isn't he? You said before the game, just watching him and Freddie Ladapo in the lineup just down here before the game, you can see a bit of added size, and Ball brings that, but also a neat little touch as well. Some little pop passes from him. I think him and Morsey are starting to kind of learn how each other tick. So that was something I was really looking forward to seeing. I was quite encouraged by what I saw from it as well.
Morsey versus Downs in the first half was quite competitive, a little bit spicy at times. So strange seeing Flynn back at Portman Road in a West Ham shirt, but he was everything we kind of remember from Flynn Downs. Got stuck in at times, a bit of drive through midfield, but Morsey gave as good as he got in that side of things.
You know who else gave as good as they got to Flynn Downs? Sonny Aluko. Every touch Sonny Aluko seemed to have in this game seemed to be twisting Flynn Downs one way or the other, and it was all a long way from goal and nothing over the top, but he gave Flynn the run around.
Flynn clattered him from behind with about 2 minutes on the clock, didn't he? And you thought, okay, we've got a bit of a game on our hands here. So I think we've also got to mention some players coming back from injury tonight, which was great to see. Lee Evans came on at half-time. That's his first appearance since he injured his knee, I think back in sort of the middle of February. Was a little bit rusty in those first 5 minutes, gave the ball away cheaply a couple of times, but just as the half went on, just started to find his range of passing. Again, good to see him back. George Edmondson came on for the last half hour. Caden Jackson came on for the last half hour, and Edmondson had a good physical duel with Antonio up front. Jackson showed that a few streaks in behind with his pace. So to see those three back out on the pitch was great. And our first look at Tyrese John Jules as well in Ipswich shirt. He was pretty lively as well when he came on.
He just seems positive to me. It wasn't nothing massively eye-catching from him, but he just seems a positive player, and we like positive players. I'd mentioned Corey and Darber as well. A couple of good clearing up moments from him down this left side. One on Antonio and one on Okaflex, Armstrong Okaflex, which is a name I really like. But some bright moments from him, but we've seen bright moments from him before in pre-season. I want to see him take it a step further now and push, but that's for something a bit down the line.
Yeah, I think that's probably about it for tonight. Freddie Ladapo hit the post in the first half as well, worth mentioning that. He streaked away one-on-one. It's a shame he couldn't get his first goal at Portman Road, but hopefully that's not too far away. All in all, I think lots of positives to take from that. Ipswich now prepare for a double header on Saturday. They'll be splitting the squad in half. One team's going to play 90 minutes in a behind closed doors game at Crystal Palace's training ground Saturday morning. McKenna will watch that, and then he'll dart across London to watch the other half of his squad play 90 minutes at AFC Wimbledon in front of supporters in the afternoon. So getting closer towards kick-off now. It's not far away.